Deep in Siberia, there's a city that's super cold, Yakutsk, Russia. This city is not just cold, it's one of the most extreme places on Earth when it comes to temperature. Imagine living in a place where winter temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows, making it a true test of human endurance and ingenuity. It's known as the coldest city on Earth. The residents of Yakutsk face a unique set of challenges that most of us can hardly fathom. The city is enveloped in a blanket of snow for a significant part of the year, and the air is often filled with the sight of smoke rising from chimneys as people try to keep their homes warm. It gets so cold, it can reach minus 64 degrees Celsius. To put that into perspective, that's colder than the average temperature on Mars. The extreme cold affects everything from the way people dress to how they go about their daily routines. Ice forms on objects almost instantly, and the ground remains frozen solid for most of the year. That's colder than a polar bear's nose. Polar bears, which are well adapted to freezing temperatures, would find Yakutsk's climate challenging, yet the people here have adapted in remarkable ways, showcasing the resilience and resourcefulness of human beings. Even though it's freezing, people still live there. The residents of Yakutsk have developed a unique lifestyle to cope with the harsh conditions. They wear multiple layers of clothing, often made from fur and other insulating materials, to protect themselves from the biting cold. Life goes on with people going to work, children attending school, and markets bustling with activity. The people of Yakutsk are tough. They have a deep understanding of their environment and have learned to live in harmony with it. Their toughness is not just physical but also mental, as they face the daily challenges of living in such an extreme climate with a positive attitude and a strong sense of community. They're clever and have figured out how to not just survive but to live well in this icy place. Traditional Siberian homes are built to withstand the cold, with thick walls and efficient heating systems. People have also developed innovative ways to keep warm, such as using special insulation materials and designing their homes to maximize heat retention. Imagine walking out your door and the air freezes inside your nose. This is a common experience for the residents of Yakutsk. The cold is so intense that even breathing can be a challenge, as the moisture in the air can freeze almost instantly. Despite this, people go about their daily lives with remarkable resilience. That happens every day in Yakutsk. The extreme cold is a constant presence, shaping every aspect of life in the city. From the way people dress to the way they build their homes, everything is designed to cope with the harsh climate. Yet the people of Yakutsk have found ways to not just survive but to thrive in this environment. But they don't let it stop them. The residents of Yakutsk are determined and resourceful. They have developed a strong sense of community and support each other in facing the challenges of their environment. Whether it's helping a neighbor with a frozen car or sharing tips on staying warm, the people of Yakutsk come together to make life in the cold more bearable. They wear lots of warm clothes, they keep moving, and they face the cold. Movement is key to staying warm in Yakutsk. People are always on the go, whether it's walking to work, running errands, or simply staying active to generate body heat. The layers of clothing they wear are carefully chosen to provide maximum insulation while allowing for flexibility and movement, and they face the cold. The people of Yakutsk have a deep respect for their environment and have learned to live in harmony with it. They understand the importance of preparation and take every precaution to ensure their safety and well-being in the extreme cold. Even simple things are hard to do in Yakutsk. Tasks that we take for granted, like starting a car or opening a door, can become monumental challenges in the extreme cold. Yet the people of Yakutsk have developed ingenious solutions to these problems, using technology and traditional knowledge to make their lives easier. But the people there have found smart ways to heat their homes, get around, and live their lives. From using advanced heating systems to designing their homes for maximum efficiency, the residents of Yakutsk have turned their environment into a place where they can live comfortably. They have also developed unique methods of transportation, such as using specially designed vehicles that can operate in extreme cold. Let's explore Yakutsk and learn how people survive in the coldest town on Earth. Join us as we delve into the lives of the residents of Yakutsk, discovering their stories, their challenges, and their triumphs in one of the most extreme environments on the planet. In Yakutsk, staying warm isn't just about being cozy, it's about staying alive. The winters here are brutally cold, with temperatures often plummeting to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit or even lower. In such extreme conditions, having a reliable source of heat is not just a luxury, but a necessity for survival. Most homes have a wood-burning stove. These stoves are the heart of the home, providing essential warmth and a place for families to gather. Unlike modern heating systems, these stoves require manual effort to keep the fire going, which adds to their charm and significance. These aren't fancy fireplaces. They're strong and built to keep people warm. Made from durable materials like cast iron and brick, these stoves are designed to withstand the harshest of winters. Their robust construction ensures that they can provide consistent heat over long periods. Families gather around these stoves, telling stories and laughing while the fire burns. The warmth from the stove creates a cozy atmosphere, making it the perfect spot for family bonding. It's a place where generations come together, sharing tales of the past and dreams for the future. The stoves are usually in the middle of the house so they can warm up the whole place. This central location ensures that the heat is distributed evenly throughout the home, making every room a warm refuge from the biting cold outside. The smell of burning wood makes everyone feel at home. There's something incredibly comforting about the scent of wood smoke, which evokes memories of warmth, safety, and family. It's a smell that signifies home and hearth, a reminder of the simple yet profound joys of life. Building these stoves is a skill passed down from parents to children. This tradition ensures that the knowledge and techniques for constructing and maintaining these vital stoves are preserved for future generations. It's a craft that requires patience, precision, and a deep understanding of the materials and methods involved. They use wood from nearby forests. The process of gathering firewood is a communal activity, often involving multiple family members. It's a task that connects people to the land and to each other, reinforcing the importance of community and cooperation. The stoves are often covered in brick to hold in the heat. This brick covering acts as an insulator, retaining the heat generated by the fire and releasing it slowly over time. This ensures that the home remains warm long after the fire has died down. These stoves are more than just heaters. They show how tough and clever people are, even when it's super cold. The ingenuity and resilience required to build and maintain these stoves are a testament to the resourcefulness of the people of Yakutsk. In a place where the environment can be unforgiving, these stoves symbolize the warmth and strength of the human spirit. In Yakutsk, every bit of warmth matters. The city is known as one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth, with temperatures plummeting to as low as -50 degrees Celsius in the winter. This extreme cold makes it crucial for residents to find effective ways to keep their homes warm and cozy. That's why keeping the heat inside is really important. Homes are equipped with double or even triple glazed windows to prevent heat loss. Thick curtains are also used to add an extra layer of insulation, ensuring that the warmth generated inside doesn't escape easily. Older houses are built with thick logs, and the cracks are filled with snow. This traditional method of construction has been passed down through generations. The thick logs provide natural insulation, while the snow-packed cracks act as an additional barrier against the biting cold. Packed snow helps keep the heat inside. It's a simple yet effective technique that has stood the test of time. The snow acts as a natural insulator, trapping heat within the walls of the house and preventing the cold air from seeping in. But wood isn't the only way to stay warm. Many buildings use coal. Coal is a readily available resource in the region, and it provides a reliable source of heat during the long, harsh winters. Residents often have large coal storage areas near their homes to ensure they have enough fuel to last through the season. There's lots of coal in the area, and it's a good way to fight the cold. The coal is mined from the rich deposits found in Siberia and transported to Yakutsk. This abundant supply of coal makes it a practical choice for heating homes and buildings. But getting coal to homes when it's so cold is hard. The extreme weather conditions can make transportation challenging. Roads can become treacherous, and heavy snowfall can block access routes. Despite these difficulties, dedicated workers ensure that coal deliveries continue, even in the harshest conditions. The ground in Yakutsk is always frozen, called permafrost. This permafrost presents unique challenges for construction and infrastructure. The ground remains frozen year-round, making it impossible to bury pipes and other utilities underground. You can't bury pipes in frozen ground. Any attempt to dig into the permafrost results in a solid, impenetrable barrier. This means that traditional methods of laying pipes and cables underground are not feasible in Yakutsk, so they have pipes above the ground. To overcome the challenges posed by the permafrost, Yakutsk has developed an extensive network of above-ground pipes. These pipes are carefully insulated to prevent them from freezing, and to ensure that heat can be efficiently distributed throughout the city. These pipes are covered to keep them from freezing, and they carry heat all over the city. The insulated pipes transport steam and hot water, providing a reliable source of heat to homes and buildings. This innovative solution helps to maintain a comfortable living environment, even in the face of extreme cold. The people of Yakutsk are very smart. They have developed a deep understanding of their environment and have come up with creative solutions to stay warm. From traditional building techniques to modern infrastructure, the residents of Yakutsk have adapted to their harsh climate in remarkable ways. They've learned how to use what's around them to stay warm. By utilizing the natural resources available to them and employing innovative methods, the people of Yakutsk have created a resilient and sustainable way of life in one of the coldest places on Earth. As Yakutsk has grown, there are new ways to heat homes. Many apartments have central heating systems. These systems can be good, but sometimes heat escapes because the buildings are old. Some people use gas heaters. These let people choose how warm they want their homes, but natural gas isn't always easy to get. Even with new technology, staying warm in Yakutsk is hard and takes a lot of work. Yakutsk uses a system called district heating. This sends hot water from one place to many buildings. It's a good way to heat a lot of homes, but there's a problem. People can't choose how warm their apartments are. Sometimes it gets too hot. Even with this problem, district heating is important in Yakutsk. It shows how people help each other and work together when things are tough. Imagine building a house on ground that moves. That's what it's like in Yakutsk. The permafrost, the frozen ground, changes as the temperature changes. This can break buildings. So, houses in Yakutsk are built on stilts, like legs. This lets the ground move without breaking the house. It's a tricky way to build. The houses are also built to keep out the cold with thick walls, special windows, and no gaps for air to get through. Building in Yakutsk is about staying safe, not just looking good. In Yakutsk, even the air can freeze. When it's very cold, a thick fog covers the city. This fog is made of ice and makes it hard to see. Even toilets are different in Yakutsk. Most toilets aren't connected to pipes under the ground because the pipes would freeze. Many people use outhouses or heated toilets. This shows how creative people can be when it's very cold. Living in Yakutsk isn't just about staying warm. Everything is harder when it's so cold. Cars have to be plugged in so they don't freeze. Even then, cars sometimes break down. Many people use buses and trains, which work well even in winter. Getting to hospitals and schools can be hard, especially outside the city. The government helps people by bringing fuel and keeping roads and buildings safe. Living in Yakutsk is expensive, especially heating. But people there are strong. They've learned to live in the cold and find happiness even when it's hard. Yakutsk is more than just a cold city. It shows how strong people can be. People there don't just survive. They enjoy life in one of the hardest places to live. They are clever and never give up. They've learned to change, to invent new things and to overcome problems. They've built a community where people help each other and respect nature. So the next time you're cold, think about the people of Yakutsk. Remember how strong they are. Even in the coldest places, people can find a way to be happy.